Subscribe to our channel and click on the bell button to receive important financial updates faster than anybody else. Friends, welcome to another video on your channel Profit and Equities. In this video, we'll be talking about 7 small cap stocks from the portfolio of Professor Sanjay Bakshi's Value Quest India Mode Fund. Now, Sanjay is an experienced and successful value investor and advisor and is also one of India's best recognized finance professors who has been teaching security analysis, behavioral finance and business valuation at Management Development Institute, Gurgaon. As a practitioner of value investing in India for more than 25 years, Sanjay has an excellent long-term track record. Friends, if you like the content that we produce on our channel, please don't forget to like these videos, share these videos, and if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please go to the red subscribe button below the screen and click on it so that you get notified of any new videos that we post at the earliest. Also, we have created a new channel and the link for the same will be present in the description of the video and in the I button at the top of the screen. Please subscribe to the channel to get insights on items other than stocks. Please watch this video to know more. Now the first stock on the list is ACIELA Solutions Limited, which is available at Rs 935.15 and the face value for it is 10. The holding for Sanjay Bakshi's fund in this particular company is 3.19%. The symbol for it is ACCELYA. Now ACIELA Solutions Limited is a software solutions provider to the global airline and travel industry. The company is involved in computer programming, consultancy and related activities. It delivers software products, managed processes, technology and hosting services. Its solutions include airline financial solutions, airline commercial solutions and industry solutions. Its geographical segments are Asia Pacific including India, New Zealand, Japan and Australia, Middle East and Africa including Mauritius, Zimbabwe, Kenya and Tanzania, and Americas including the United States and Canada, also Europe including Holland, France and Portugal. Now, as is evident from the 1-year chart, the company has not really done much and has been an underperformer throughout the entire year. The company is a small cap with a market capitalization of 1395.83 crores. The EPS of 63.05 translates into a very cheap price to earnings ratio of 14.83 when compared with the industry PE of 23.93. Now the debt to equity for this stock is 0.1001, whereas the return on equity for this company is a very strong number and stands at 0.5838. The company has also got a very strong dividend yield of 4.92%, whereas the promoter holding is also fabulous at 74.66%. Also, none of the promoters' holding is pledged. The 52-week high is 1419.00, whereas the 52-week low is 901.25. Now the second stock on the list is Narayana Limited, which is available at Rs 217.75 and the face value for it is 10. Sanjay Bakshi's funds holding in this particular company is 1.24%. The symbol for it is NH. Now Narayana Limited is an India-based holding company. The company operates a network of hospitals, diagnostic centers, clinical centers or test laboratories. The company provides services in the area of cardiology, orthopedics, cosmetic surgery, anesthesia, imaging and radiology, nutrition and dietetics, physiotherapy, renal transplant, thoracic surgery, pediatric surgery, medical oncology, surgical gastroenterology, dermatology, hematology, rheumatology, neurology, psychiatry and psychology and others. The company operates through medical and healthcare services segment. Now, as is evident from the 1-year chart, this company has also followed a similar trajectory and has been on a downward trend for the entire year. The market cap of the company is 4,449.96 crores, which means that the company is a small cap one. The EPS of 1.56 translates into a price to earnings ratio of 139.58, which is very expensive when compared with the industry PE of 49.75. The price to book ratio of 3.97, however, is not very expensive. The company did not pay out any dividends, whereas the promoter holding for this company is a very strong number and stands at 63.85%. Also, none of the promoters' holding is pledged. The 52-week high for the company is 294.40, whereas the 52-week low is 182.80. Now, one additional data point, Mohnish Pabrai in the past has also bought this stock. Now the third stock on the list is Ambika Cotton Mills Limited, which is available at Rs 1131.85 and the face value for it is 10. The holding for Sanjay Bakshi's fund in this particular company stands at 4.47%. The symbol for it is AMBIKCO. Now, Ambika Cotton Mills Limited is an India-based company engaged in manufacturing and selling specialty cotton yarn. The company operates through two segments, which are textiles and windmills. Its geographical segments include Europe, Asia, others, and India. Now, looking at the one-year chart, the company has also followed a similar trajectory and wealth has been eroded in this stock as well. The company is a small cap with a market capitalization of 647.98 crores. The EPS of 115.06 translates into a price to earnings ratio of 9.84, which is slightly cheaper when compared with the industry PE of 11.70. The price to book ratio of 1.51 is also on the cheaper side. The company has a dividend yield of 3.09%, whereas the promoter holding is exactly 50%. Also, none of the promoters' holding is pledged. The 52-week high is 1445.20, whereas the 52-week low for this stock stands at 1070.00. Now, the next stock on the list is CCL Products India Limited, which is available at Rs 282.75 and the face value for it is 2. The holding for Sanjay Bakshi's fund in this particular company stands at 1.83%. The symbol for it is CCL. Now, CCL Products India Limited is engaged in the manufacturing of instant coffee. The company operates through the coffee and coffee-related products segment. It is engaged in the manufacture of soluble instant spray-dried coffee powder, spray-dried, agglomerated and granulated coffee, freeze-dried coffee and freeze-concentrated liquid coffee. Now, as is evident from the one-year chart, the company was on a downtrend till about the half of the year, but since then it has been outperforming the markets. The company has a market capitalization of 3,761.36 crores, which means that the company is a small cap one. The EPS of 7.48 translates into a price to earnings ratio of 37.80, which is much more expensive when compared with the industry PE of 24.49. The price to book ratio of 6.33 is also on the higher side. The company has a dividend yield of 0.88%, whereas the promoter holding here is below average and stands at 45.28%. Also, none of the promoters' holding is pledged. The 52-week high for the stock stands at 320.95, whereas the 52-week low is 225.50. Also, the long-term debt on the books is 4.214 billion Indian rupees. Now, the next stock on the list is WIM Plus Limited, which is available at Rs 570.50 and the face value for it is 10. The holding for Sanjay Bakshi's fund, ValueQuest India, is 1.34% in this particular company. The symbol for it is WIM PLAST. Now, WIM Plus Limited is engaged in the manufacture of plastic molded and extruded articles. The company's products include Cello Image, Comfort Series, Premium Range, High Back Range, Standard Range, Center Table, Utility Products, Dining Tables, Stools, Kids Special, and Material Handling. Now, as is evident from the one-year chart, this company has also been on a downtrend and a lot of wealth has been eroded in this particular company. The market cap of the company is 684.79 crores, which means that this company is also a small cap one. The EPS of 34.18 translates into a price to earnings ratio of 16.69, which is dirt cheap when compared with the industry PE of 30.02. The price to book ratio of 2.31 is also on the cheaper side. The company's debt to equity is a decent number and stands at 0.0093, whereas the return on equity for this stock is 0.1593. The company also has a dividend yield of 1.23%, whereas the promoter holding is also a very strong number and stands at 69.90%. Also, the positive factor is none of the promoters' holding is pledged. The 52-week high for the stock is 1240, whereas the 52-week low stands at a figure of 511.60. Now, the next stock on the list is Wonderla Holidays Limited, which is available at Rs 310.50 and the face value for it is 10. The holding for Sanjay Bakshi in this particular company stands at 2%. The symbol for it is WONDERLA. Now, Wonderla Holidays Limited is engaged in the business of amusement parks and resorts. The company's segments include amusement parks, resorts and others. The company operates approximately 3 amusement parks in Kochi, Bangalore and Hyderabad under the brand name Wonderla. Now, this company has also eroded wealth for its shareholders and no positive uptrend has been demonstrated here. The company is a small cap with a market capitalization of 1754.60 crores. The EPS of 9.22 translates into a price to earnings ratio of 33.68, which is much more expensive when compared with the industry PE of 17.11. The price to book ratio of 2.27, however, is not very expensive. The company has a dividend yield of 0.48% and the promoter holding for this stock is a solid number and stands at 71.28%. Also, none of the promoters' holding is pledged. The 52-week high for the stock stands at 378, whereas the 52-week low is 258.70. Also, the debt on the books is not much and stands at 53.953 million Indian rupees. Now the final stock on the list is TVS Sri Chakra Limited, which is available at rupees 2199.40 and the face value for it is 10. The holding for Sanjay Bakshi's fund in this particular company stands at 2%. The symbol for it is TVS SRICHAK. Now TVS Sri Chakra Limited is a holding company engaged in the manufacture of tires and tubes. Its subsidiaries include TVS Sri Chakra Investments Limited and TVS Europe Distribution Limited. Now, as was the case with the previous set of stocks, this stock has also been an underperformer and a lot of wealth has been eroded here as well. The company is a small cap with a market capitalization of 1684.09 crores. The EPS of 151.25 translates into a price to earnings ratio of 14.54, which is dirt cheap when compared with the industry PE of 21.47. The price to book ratio of 2.57 is also not very expensive. Now, one very concerning factor about this particular company is the high debt to equity, which is at 2.5935. The company has a return on equity of 0.3074, which is a very strong number, and the dividend yield here is 1.82%. The promoter holding is below average at 45.36%, whereas none of the promoters' holding is pledged. Now friends, please don't consider these to be recommendations on our part. Another factor that we wanted to state here was that we have considered small caps to be stocks with market capitalization less than 5,000 crores. Also friends, please don't just blindly jump in. Please go ahead and do your own research. Even though a marquee investor may have these stocks in his portfolio, there is no reason that he's not going to go ahead and sell them in the immediate future. So please go ahead and do your own due diligence and always consult your financial advisor prior to acting on any of the information that you ever see on this channel. Thanks for watching, and if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so.